Participants for our study will come from the Maryland public school system. Specifically, we will select 20 schools and seek to enroll all of the kindergarten students from those schools in our retrospective quantitative study. This should ensure a minimal sample size, even if some students do not consent and thus are not utilized in the study, of 200. The burden of selecting a representative sample will be a tough one in this case, because Head Start is primarily a low-income area educational supplement. We'll use exhaustive statistical methods to determine the best areas for our study to find diverse representative populations. We will strive to only select kindergartens that enroll at least some Head Start children. We will group students for the purpose of our study based on whether or not they have matriculated through a Head Start program. As one of our major concerns is a statistical matching of cohorts, that is, ensuring that our Head Start and non-Head Start groups are not dramatically different, we will have to take care to find school districts where the Head Start program has been implemented but not on such risk terms that practically all low socioeconomic status children are in. If that appears to be impossible, then we will select statistically similar school districts in Maryland where the Head Start program has either not been implemented, is no longer in use, or is underused. In this way, we should be able to find a representative sample of participants that is large, statistically similar, and ultimately worthy of comparison. Our research will use the kindergarten entrance assessment scores to determine students' readiness in mathematics and reading. These exams are taken the first few months of the school kindergarten year, and we will compare the Head Start and non-Head Start cohorts based on how they score on these exams. As such, the variables of note for our study are completion of a preschool Head Start program as the independent variable and KEA score as the dependent variable. Notably, we will not manipulate the independent variable as we have instead selected a non-experimental study. We use non-experimental for ethical reasons as well as to facilitate a more streamlined and less time-intensive methodology. We will control for a variety of demographic differences, including age, gender, English language learning status, race, ethnicity, and a variety of socioeconomic status measures. For our study, we will obtain the kindergarten entrance assessment scores by working closely with the kindergartens, like the teachers, parents, and students. They will be informed fully of our goals and methodologies. We will also send consent letters to parents. With their support, we should be able to securely access to these scores as well as to the necessary background information and to the information on which students come from a Head Start background and which do not.
Created using Powtoon.